Hi, it's Mrs. Moret going over Unit 2, Quiz 3. Please watch this video, take good notes, and then when you're done with it and you understand, you can do the Quiz 3 retake, and that has to be done by this Thursday, which is November 19th. All right, the first question says, a phone bill company charges a base fee of $12 per month plus an additional charge per minute. The monthly cost, C, can be represented by the equation. C equals 12 plus A times M, where A is the additional charge per minute and M is the number of minutes used. And number 1 says, use the equation to calculate how many minutes were used if the monthly cost was $60 and the additional charge per minute, A, was 50 cents. So you would set up and plug in what you know. What we know is the monthly cost was 60. That's equal to 12 plus, we know that the charge per minute was 50 cents. So A is 0.50 M. And we're trying to solve for M. So our first step in doing so is to subtract the 12. So that's 0 over there, and then 60 minus 12 is 48. And that is equal to 0.50 times M. So our last step to solve for M is to divide by that 0.50. And so 48 divided by 0.50 is equal to 96. So M equals 96. All right, so you put a 96 in the box here. Move on to the next question. The next question involves the same problem, the same equation, only this time we're looking for how many minutes were used if the monthly cost was 100 and the additional charge per minute was only 40 cents. So we'll set up and solve a very similar equation. This time 100 equals 12 plus, it's 40 cents per minute, so 0.40 M. Okay, the method to solve is the same. We start by subtracting the 12. 100 minus 12 is 88. This is 0. That's equal to 0.40 M. And then finally divide by the 0.40. And 88 divided by 0.40 is 220. So this time there were 220 minutes used in that situation. And so 220 goes here. And we move on. So now it's asking us in general. So we want to solve for M, which is what we've been doing, only this time we don't know the other values. So we're just going to rearrange the equation following the same steps. So our first step was to subtract the 12. And so this time we have C minus 12 over here. And that's equal to A times M. And then our next step to get the M by itself is to divide by the A. And remember, we divide the entire C minus 12 by the A. So now we do have M by itself, and the equation is M equals C minus 12 all divided by A. And that is the top answer choice here. With the parentheses is fine. It means the same thing. As long as we have the entire C minus 12 in the top of the fraction of what's being divided. And then we have one more question. Number 4 is a different situation. So on number 4, it says you have purchased 50 tickets to use at the fair. So that's a total, 50 tickets to use at the fair. Food items are 4 tickets and rides are 5 tickets. Write an equation to represent how many food items, F, and rides, R, that are possible with your 50 tickets. So for the food items, again, those are 4 tickets each. So that tells me 4F. That represents how many food items we can get because they're 4 tickets each. And then ride tickets are, those are 5 tickets each. That's from right here. So plus 5R. And we have 50 tickets equals 50. Okay, so that's what goes in here for F plus 5R equals 50. Okay, so I am done going over this assessment, and so far we got 3 out of the 4 points because the last one is a question that the teacher grades. So even though, because I was in here as a student, so that's why it's not graded for me. Okay, so those are all correct. And then the last one is also correct, but again, you're gonna see a waiting for grades. So you're gonna take the retake. Again, you have until this Thursday to do that. Make sure you have full understanding of the 4 problems I went over in this video. Watch it as many times as you need before you take the retake.